gonna let the elevator bring us down. Oh no, let's go! In the state of hockey.
Hello, and welcome to Wild After Dark. We are live here in St. Paul, Minnesota, in our brand new, state-of-the-art Wild After Dark studio. We are so happy to be out of Florida and here in the state of hockey, bringing you my family's favorite hockey program, Wild After Dark. I'm here, as always, with our co-host, the Boogie Man, who is, if you know him well, in the penalty box, where he will remain for the majority of the season. So, the Wild season is already underway. We kind of got a little bit of a late start, and we have so much to talk about. Home opener went great. The Wild won. I was there with my sister Annie. Fantastic time. There we are singing the national anthem. And just the season's off to a great start. We've got a few new faces on the Wild this season, don't we, buddy? Bruce Boudreau. He is our new coach. So happy to have him. History of winning. Welcome. And Eric Staal. Eric Staal, who I thought was, what do you think? A little too old? Yeah, little too old. But Eric Stahl's been off to a great start. Up to this point today, Eric Staal has 5 goals and 8 assists, leading the Wild in goals and leading the Wild in assists. A few other new faces. This guy, Joel Eriksson. It looks like Joel, but it's pronounced Jewel, which makes me think, did his parents name him after the singer Jewel? But tried to hide it by, making it look like Joel, but foolish games. That is Joel Eriksson's theme song for the season. So, starting next week, if Joel Eriksson scores, we're going to play the Joel song to commemorate it. Moving right along with this, the first Dubnyk report of the season. Dubnyk is fantastic. First Dubnyk report of the season is freaking fantastic. That's right, because Devan Dubnyk, not only did he have 3 shutouts in a row, setting a franchise record, but he also got into a fight. Here you go. Dubnyk kicking the crap out of people. That's what we like. Way to go, Dubnyk. And, what would a Wild season be without some heartache? Zach Parise hurt his toe. Very sad. He's still not playing. Get well, Zach Parise. Good news. I now live in Minnesota, Mr. Parise. Feel free to send an email to wildafterdark@gmail.com. Give me your address. I'll come over and rub your feet. Make you feel better. So get a hold of us, Mr. Parise, and I'll take care of those Piggly Wigglies. Okay, moving along. Hopefully Zach will be back soon. The Minnesota Wild are off to an incredible start. When it comes to rankings for all the NHL teams, the Minnesota Wild are ranked 7th out of all the teams in goals scored. That's fantastic. We haven't been ranked 7th in goals scored since, I don't know, the Wild were called the North Stars or something like that. I don't know. I wasn't alive back then. Goals against, meaning, now for all you kids at home, that means how many goals we let in. The Wild are ranked 2nd out of every hockey team in the world. That means Dubnyk's playing his butt off. And when it comes to the penalty kill, my favorite thing in hockey, the penalty kill, the Wild are coming in at an amazing 86.8%, making them 5th in the league, which is fantastic. Their current record is 8-5-1. I don't know what the 1 means, but I do know that we've won 8, lost 5. That's a lot of losses for this stage of the season, but hey, we'll take it. The team's playing incredibly well. And just a few minutes ago, here is Matt Dumba scoring the game winner in overtime to beat the Ottawa Senators. Wild win 2-1. Let's go crazy, folks. Speaking of that, we have a new goal song this season. The old goal song crowd chant where everyone's like, hey, hey, hey. Just okay. But we replaced it. I voted for it. Because I'm a new season ticket holder. Heck yeah. I voted for the Prince song, Let's Go Crazy. Great idea. Loved it. But the problem is when you're at the game and it's like, there's like no beat to clap. You're like, you know, a white person at a black wedding, you know? So the song's not really working out. How do you change a goal song that was made for a dead guy? I don't think you can do it. It's not really working for me. And the biggest news of all this season is that my wife, Jenny Myers, and I are having a baby. That's right, finally going to have a Minnesota-grown player in this house. I wasn't born in Minnesota, although I pretend to be. The Boogeyman, not born in Minnesota. Jen, from Colorado. Don't hate her, people. Okay, she's not an Avalanche fan. So, we're having a baby. This is what it looks like so far. Promise it's going to get cuter. Hey. So, that's it. For the very first episode of the very new season of Wild After Dark, live from St. Paul, Minnesota. My name is Tim Myers. I'm your host. This is the Boogeyman, who is incredibly calm for some reason. And as always, good night, Wild fans.
The state of poverty.